Aqui no Barfly para conversar com uma das bandas mais interessantes da cena americana. Estamos aqui em Londres, portanto, no lendário Barfly para conversar com o pessoal do Pompeii.
This next song is called False Alarm.
Bom, esta é a primeira vez de vocês na Europa. Como vocês se sentem?
It's amazing. It's all our first time here, very first time, and it's definitely a cultural change. England's, of course, very similar to America, but like going to Germany, flying into Amsterdam for the first time, it was really, really cool. We've enjoyed all the food, and people have been really, really supportive. Just for all our shows, the food, everything, all the preparation has been amazing. So we love it. We can't wait to come back.
Qual é a diferença básica entre o público inglês, alemão e o público nos Estados Unidos?
Last night was really great. We had a nice crowd. In Germany, I mean, everyone seems to be really responsive and friendly, and they seem to be the same between all the cities so far. Some maybe bigger crowds than others, but they all seem to be really nice.
Fale pouco sobre a diferença da banda ao vivo e da banda no palco.
Well, I guess it's best compared to theater versus film. One medium is where you kind of, the studio, you just take all the ideas out of your head and you have unlimited tracks to work with. Not that you want to use a million tracks or anything like that, but it's more of a sit and wait, and everybody has to be under the microscope and everything's very precise, has to be perfect. Whereas when you play a live show, it's a little more about the feeling. You don't worry so much about the technical aspect of things. You just kind of let go into the music, and you get to react or relate to the audience, and it's more of a communal effort, and you get to see people who come and sing the songs from the records. But making the records is really cool, because it's you're hearing all your ideas in your head for the first time come to fruition. So it's really cool, both of them. But that's the main difference, is more of like a theatrical aspect with the live show versus a take by take, frame by frame, very detailed studio session.
O que vocês mais gostam em Londres?
Well, we've only been here for one day and we're gone tomorrow. So this is our first time here. So we haven't really seen any of the sites, any of the famous landmarks. But so far I see a lot of really cool shops, restaurants, and this venue is really nice. And obviously there's a great music scene here, a lot of great bands. So it's just really exciting to be here. Would like to get a chance to see more, but so far it's just been a really nice town, really cool town, and really happy to play here.
Qual é a diferença entre o pop americano e o pop inglês?
To me, it seems like the Britpop is a little more influenced by maybe by rock, whereas pop in America is probably not so much rock oriented, maybe a little bit more on the electronic side. So I think, but I mean they're pretty similar, and I think a lot of American bands are now being influenced by some of the Britpop bands too. So.
There's obviously an accent difference, but to me, a lot of English bands tend to have more of a brighter tone in their guitars, more jangly, a little more gritty with their amplifiers, which a lot of American bands take influence from as well. But American music in general seems a little more polished sometimes. I'm not necessarily saying that we're really polished band, but just that's the first thing that comes to my head is England is a little more I don't know if it's because it's more gray, the clouds are always overcast or what, but it's a little more, I don't know, raw to me, and the accent.
Bom, como que é a cena pop no Texas? Queria que vocês falassem pouco sobre a cena pop de lá.
It's kind of oversaturated because there's so many bands in that town. There's just everywhere you look, there's musicians. Like every friend you have they play some type of instrument. So there's a lot to see. Almost every night there's a show. Great bands come through there all the time. Outside of Texas, in other parts, there are some certain areas that are pretty cool, but I would say Austin is great for pop music and stuff that we write.